Okay, welcome everybody. We are casting the first game of the semi-finals in the Random 2v2 Cup with Poxo and Laaan versus Tatoh and Error. Civs are mirror civs. As you can see here, we have in the green Poxo, who seems to have a pretty bad map. As far as I can see, he has one stone bugged by the forest. It's main gold forward, second gold forward, another stone in the side. Yeah, all the golds are forward except this small one. His teammate Laaan, who is playing as the Huns. Let's look at his map. Also seems to be, well, his berries are safe, but also all the golds forward. Don't know if that's normal for this type of map. And we have on the other side Error. His resources seems to be a bit better. He has his woodline and gold pretty close to DC. We should be able to defend easily. And then here we have Tatoh, probably the most known player of the four, playing as the Mongols. Also not a good map. His gold is towards the enemy side. Yeah, although it could be easy to wall this off if he wants to. Wait, sorry, I have to tap out for a second here. Okay. So this map, as you can see, every corner has a pond with a lot of fish in it. So players will go for fishing ships. The difference on this map than a normal cross map is that there actually is a way for the fishing ships to connect. So every corner pond is connected and they also connect into the middle, which is something that we don't see on the normal cross map, which will be a bit special. This is the first time I see a game being played on this map. Small thing here, Tatoh stealing 2 sheep from Poxo. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. Ooh, and Error has 3 boars. He stole 1 boar from Laaan. I missed that. So let's see how Laaan will deal with that. He has lots of villagers on wood there. Ooh, Tatoh's villager going out to build a dock will be delayed. Poxo will lose his eagle. The scout runs faster than the eagle, so the eagle won't be able to make it back to the DC. So Poxo going for a safe dock first, back of his base. Meanwhile, Tatoh and Error are docking the ponds which are closer to the enemies. See here, Tatoh docking this pond and Error docking this pond. So the safe pond for them in the back isn't being used at the moment. Here you can see Laaan also docking. So, a bit strange. This is completely opposite than the other team. If you look, Tatoh is actually a villager behind, and that's because he was housed for quite some time. Oh, seems that we have a pause. Check the lobby for a second. Okay, everybody's still there, because before the games start we had a few difficulties with Poxo's Voobly crashing, but we have started again. And is Error going to click up? Because he just garrisoned all his villagers. Ooh, he's 50 foot short. Poxo 3 fishing ships. There we go. Error and Poxo first to click up. Error actually a Huns player clicking up really early. Normally you would expect a fast uptime from the Mongol player Tatoh. So Error flaring the dock location. Let's see, what is this from Poxo? Sending a lot of villagers out here. These are probably to build a second lumber camp. Yeah. Okay, so Team Tatoh knows where the dock locations are from the enemies. They will know that they have their pond for themselves. Oh, one idle fishing ship here for Tatoh. If you look at the fishing ships, both going up with 4 fishing ships. Laaan is actually staying feudal for quite some time. 27 villagers. I don't know if this is what his plan was, or if this is because of the boar lure. Normally you should be able to adapt for losing a boar that early, even though the deer weren't really lurable. Players at this level should be able to compensate a stolen boar pretty well. So Laaan is going to be pretty late to the feudal age, and meanwhile Error is already making 2 archer ranges and sending forward 2 spears. This is not looking good for Laaan, who is only now starting to build his barracks. And Laaan also lost his scouts. So I think that Laaan and Poxo both lost their scouts. So they have no idea what the enemy is doing. Poxo as Mayans also going 2 ranges. That's to be expected. Let's look at this first. Laaan getting his ranges up, but already skirms and spears in his base. And 2 forward villagers. Tatoh seems to be going for a pretty big wall, archery range and a stable. Don't really know what his plan is at the moment. Maybe cav archers and the stable for the bloodlines. We see the fight. Error having this hill, pretty important, and a sneaky tower from Error to deny this wood line. And Error is also sending in galleys to snipe some fishing ships. This seems to be the first and only water military. They are playing on Age of Conquerors, so we don't see any fire galleys in the feudal age. This tower will go up. A lot of skirms here from Error. Tatoh is sending his scouts over, but Poxo has some spears at home to defend, so he should be fine. Maybe Tatoh should think about sending some scouts here. If they go 2v1 versus Laaan now, they could do a huge amount of damage. And Laaan also losing all of his fishing ships to 1 galley. 1 galley taking down 5 fishing ships, and they're already calling GG. Laaan just getting destroyed by Error, having 0 fishing ships left. Whoa, that's yeah. Really strong play by Error, and a bit of Titanic from Laaan.